Good morning, y'all. It is bright and early. I have been up since 5 baking, as you can see, everything. Cookies. Ha! Fries are done. Just kidding, it's the oven. Preheated. Good timing. So, welcome back to my channel, and for another video, you guys. It's another, I feel like I keep saying this, but my baking videos are just like taking a back seat. But y'all seem to be enjoying the cooking ones, so that's fine with me. But I saw this on Facebook a couple of days ago, and when I posted it, it seemed like everyone was like, oh. And it's one of those where it just seems so amazing. It looks so delicious, and it's a summer yum, and it seems like everyone loves anything banana. It just goes like with pumpkin spice. Well, you know what, pumpkin spice, it seems like everyone is like either yay or like no, I'm so over the pumpkin spice crap. For me, my life is pumpkin spice. Anywho's, getting off. So everyone was like super excited about this, and I'm like, okay, this is one that I just have to do. Plus, you guys, if you haven't heard, I may have hit 500 subscribers. What is that? You guys, bring it in. Just stop what you're doing. Bring it in, you guys. I love you guys. Just come on. This is just, this seems just so cliche. It does. But, and I know everyone says this when they hit a milestone, you're like, okay, you're just at 500. Don't act like your ass just hit 100K. But for me, it feels like 100K because it's so different. Number one, I'm in a community where I don't really fit in, you know? I don't get in when you fit in. Stop it. Sure. Anywho's, nobody's right there, just me. And my cat wants to eat. Thank you. Can you not? So yeah, I don't really, you know, as a cooking, baking reviewer, I don't really fit into the mukbang community. But you guys have opened your arms and welcomed me like there is no tomorrow. And, you know, for me, it's not really a promised one. So there you go. There's that. And you guys are just so freaking amazing. And the sweetest people I have ever met. Not in here, out there, you know, but out here. You're just freaking amazing. And there are no words to thank you. I did a 500 celebration video. I know, don't get on me. It was a little sneaky, not sneaky, but last minute. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, please go follow me on Instagram. I've been going live there and having so much fun with you guys that are over there. And my little rants and my little I know I am rambling. Just hang there with me because I'm super excited. I want to thank you guys and tell you how much I love you because you're a big part of me, okay? We'll get there. I promise we'll get here. Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah, so go follow me over there because we're having fun, okay? We're having fun. So, except yesterday. Yesterday was a day. So go follow me because my IG live video is still up there and it is hilarious, let me tell you. You guys, I was messing with people. It was hilarious, let me tell you. I am driving the bus to Hades, if you know what I mean. Gotta have fun, people. Anywho's, so I wanted to say this too. Since that 500K celebration was kind of a last minute, and most of you who wanted to be there weren't able to be there, I'm going to do another live. I'm not sure if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. I don't want to intrude on anyone else's lives. So, I don't know. But I'll let you guys know, okay? Okay. With that said, I think that was all I wanted to cover. Maybe, I don't know. I might get into some more during the video. Alright. Anyway, we'll get into this recipe. I have a few things about this recipe too that I want to address because I was super excited reading the recipe, a little perturbed. We'll get into it. Let's pop over here for the first part of this recipe. Okay? Alright, I know, I'll spit. Let's go. Alright, as always from our left, we have a medium bowl with a fork. For you, no for you. Just kidding, moving on. We have our 8x9. Okay, here's my first thing. It says spray a 2-quart or 9x9 baking dish. Okay, here we go, guys. First thing, very annoyed. I mean, like extremely annoyed. Okay, 2-quart. What does that mean? All right, there is 4 cups in 1 quart, so that means there's 8 cups in 2 quart, or equals a half gallon. However you want to break it down. Okay. And you know, in the video they used a glass one. I went everywhere looking for a 2-quart or a 9x9 glass. They only had 8x8, whatever, what have you, so I got frustrated. I'm just going to use by 8x9 that I have. I apologize, it's not glass, so we can't see the beautifulness that is. We will see it when I take it out, y'all. It'll be alright, don't you worry. So, just grab your dish, grab your 8x9, 9x9, don't worry about that. Okay, we're good. We're back with our Baker's Joy. Hey, girlfriend. Anyway, so that was our first what's okay. Don't mess with me already. So, if you're gonna make a recipe that makes sense, y'all. Okay, please do. Don't annoy me like this already. It's too early. Then we got our rolled oats. We got our chopped pecans. We got our light brown sugar, and we have our self-rising flour. Yes, self-rising. So this is going to essentially be our cobbler topping. So we are going to pay attention to our medium bowl and our fork, and we're going to make our crumble topping. Let's do this. Y'all, I forgot to show the butter in the beginning, but I have butter. First up, we are going to fork together our brown sugar. I know, I don't have my mini, but this bowl is bigger, so I can use my regular spatula because we're just gonna keep calm and bake on. Oh, that's what happens when I'm tired. Who am I kidding? This happens all the time. Don't matter. I'm tired or not. Duh. See? Just get in there. Make sure we get all of our ingredients. Because, point is, it's not really the correct recipe if you don't use all the ingredients, right? And that's another thing. Like I said before many times, you guys, watching these videos, because it's a video. There was a video of it. It's from the cooking, what is this from? Oh, the Country Cook. So, and it's also on Pinterest too, but like I said, I came across it on Facebook. And there was a video of it, and it just looked divine. But the video, you people, had me cringe, throwing crap everywhere, this, that, and the other, ingredients spilling. I couldn't. So, yep, I'm going to put all this together for our streusel. She's calling it a streusel topping, okay? Well, it's cobbler. Well, I understand it's true. Anyway, so I'm going to put it all in the bowl, and I'm going to fork it, get it all together, and then move on to the filling. Y'all, look how smooth that is. I wasn't sure about how using a fork be, but look at that. Hey! Alright. I'm not too upset. So, get all that off. And then we're going to just add the oats and our pecans. Stir that together. We're going to put that aside. And then we're going to move on to our filling. Alright, y'all, here we are again. Starting from the left, we are going to start with what I call a BAB. Not a bab, a big ass bowl. That's right. Clever. Nope, but anyway, we're going to back again with our 8x9 Baker's Joy. Hey girl. And then we got some sugar. Thank you, Plum. Some bananas. It's a shit. See? Anyway, going on. More self-rising flour, some melted butter, and let's talk about this one. The next thing on my shit list, people, is this Bananamilk. Okay? So, came to this recipe, came upon this ingredient right here in said glass. It called for, yes, it says Bananamilk, people. Bananamilk. Number one, you cannot milk a banana, guys. Yes. It's a true fact, so don't try it, because you will spend an hour trying to do so and come out looking like a dummy. So, anywho's, and reading this recipe, it called for, I can't remember what the brand called for, but y'all, it also came to say that it was discontinued. So don't try looking for it, because it's not there. Heads up, you're welcome. Anywho's, also heads up, many places don't carry banana extract, because that was the alternative. So, don't waste your time. You might have to order it from Amazon. Alternative number 3, and what I had to do and suggest, please just do this because it will save you time and money. Take your cup of milk, people, and 1 banana. So just grab, it calls for 4, just grab a bunch, you guys. Take 1 banana, cup of milk, stick it in your blender with 1 banana, blend her up, use a strainer. You got banana milk number 1. It is organic because you used a banana. You're not using an extract or whatever product they said used in this recipe. You have beautiful banana milk. There we go, guys. So, grab your BAB, also known as a big ass bowl, and let's move on to part 2. Alright, y'all, here we are with our big ass bowl. We got our flour going in, our sugar, and our banana milk. And then we are going to mix that until it is nice and smooth. And then we're going to add our melted butter until that is smooth. And then we'll be back. Okay, y'all. Look how beautiful it is. Check that out. So, now we get to bring it all together. So, I'm going to bring over my baking dish that I prepared with my baker's joy. Remember, y'all, pay attention to your crevasses, okay? Because it will be a situation if you don't. So, do that. I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to go grab the streusel top. And we're going to put this sucker together and see what we get, okay? Okay, first things first is we grab our bananas. Pour this in here. Okay, so now we're going to grab our bananas and we're going to lay our bananas on top. And then we're going to put the streusel, crumble thing on top of the bananas. And I'll show you what that looks like before we put it in the oven. Okay, y'all, here it is with the crumble on top. And here's another thing. When I was making the topping, crumble, cobbler, whatever you want to call this, I noticed immediately the recipe calls for the butter to be softened. When you're making a topping like this, normally your butter is supposed to be cold and you cut it into your crumble, your topping. So it gives you that crumble-like texture. And when it was creamy and smoothie, I was kind of worried about it, so I stuck it in the fridge the entire time that I was getting this prepared. Now, I started this at 7. It is now 12 o'clock. And yes, it's because it takes me this long. I do dishes in between, getting the other ingredients ready, whatever. It still came out sticky like this. So I'm still curious to how this is going to turn out, because obviously it's not a crumble-like texture. I'm sure it's going to be good no matter what, but these are just my little things when reviewing a recipe. So, to you, if you try this, make sure that your butter is cold and cut it into little cubes. And when you're mixing it, mix it by hand and then crumble it together with your hands, between your hands. Or if you have a butter cutter, you know what it is, use that. So that's it. So 375 degrees is your oven, and it says to bake it for about 45 to 50 minutes until the top is golden brown and no longer jiggly. So we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so we shall be back. Alright guys, here she is right out of the oven, gold and brown, and looking and smelling like heaven. And I grabbed a little glass dish over here, so when I take it out, you guys can see everything through it because this wasn't glass. So it was in there for 45 minutes exactly, and I'm going to dish out a bit so you guys can see what it looks like. Unfortunately, it's only 1 o'clock. My husband's not home, so I apologize for that. But you guys will have to make it so you can taste it. Guys, let's take a moment. Look. Doesn't that look amazing? So to me, it resembles a custard, like. And I got a spoon because I wanted to show you. So I'm going to tilt it down. And I'm just going to smoosh it. And kind of like, see how it holds? And there's no gelatin in this. So I'm assuming maybe that's what the cake flour's purpose. And yeah. Isn't that incredible? And here, let me crack it open. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got the crumble topping layer right there. And then you can see, it almost looks like a coconut cream or a banana cream pie filling right here. See that? How it just smooshes. And then here's the bananas, obviously, underneath. Let me lift that one up too. You can see all the granola and the brown sugar that we added. One thing I forgot to mention was I decided to add some cinnamon into my crumble just because to me it felt natural, adding cinnamon with brown sugar, oatmeal, and the pecans. It's just something that I would do naturally if I was making a crumble anyway. So if you want to, go ahead, add some cinnamon. It smelled like heaven. I'm sure it's going to taste like freaking heaven. So, but yeah, that's what it kind of resembles. Is like almost a coconut cream or a custard type. And I mean, you guys, this has to taste freaking phenomenal. See the bottom, how it's just scoop of ice cream on there, some Cool Whip, homemade. Oh my god, you guys. And the crust. Hear that? Insane. So, I was skeptical, you know, on the crumble. Y'all heard me, but hey, it worked. It absolutely freaking worked. And you can see in here too. See the, okay, don't you idiot pick that up. Oh my. Anywho, this is probably the 3rd time I burnt myself, so don't worry about it. You moron. Like I was saying, you can see right there. Isn't that heaven? You guys try it. It's wonderful. Okay, guys. So now that this is done, my dishes are done. Thank goodness. Now I can pack up these cookies and ship them to the Southern Snackers. About these cookies, I wanted to tell you guys. These, I'll show you one real quick. So, snickerdoodle, but not just a snickerdoodle, y'all. They have a secret surprise inside. It's a Rolo! Not a secret! So they are Rolo stuffed snickerdoodles. And what you do with them is, well, if you're making them for yourself, obviously eat them fresh. If not, if you're sending them to someone, or you wait another day, or you put them, you package them, you know, airtight container, whatnot. You put them in the microwave for about 6 to 8 seconds. That way you get the Rolo inside nice and gooey. So when you bite in, you get the melty chocolate and caramel. I will leave the recipe in the description box below if you all want to make them for yourself. And yeah, just sending them over there as a thank you because they popped into my 500 celebration subscriber live. And Bucky and Emily popped in. and I was blown away. And again, you guys, thank you so much for all of your love and support. I can't thank you guys enough. And I know 500 seems like so small, but to me, you guys, it's huge when you're so welcomed into something where you don't really belong, I guess you would say. But it all started with my collab with Carrie Blaze. So, Carrie, I love you. I love you so much. There are no words, because you opened this door for me. You opened it, and then Parker joined in, and it just went from there. And you guys and all of your subscribers become my supporters, and it's just it's overwhelming. Honestly, it is so overwhelming. And then I got to Ree-Ree, and it's so beautiful. And you guys and I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to get out there and try to get some more virtual collabs. I'm trying. I'm trying. But you know, when you're like that small fish in a big pond, you know, you get a little overlooked and just swim past. And I'm Nemo, you know, with my little swimming circles. Or I'm Dory. Actually, I'm Dory. Because, you know, just the consequence. I know. I'm sorry I told you guys before, the something shiny syndrome is real with me. Honestly, go watch my Instagram live and you will see what I'm talking about. Any hoosers, what was I saying? Yes. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I am going to go live again this weekend. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's Saturday or Sunday, because I don't want to take away from anyone else's live, because everyone else's lives are lit. And I'm like, lock the door. No, I'm just kidding. We had so much fun. You'll see. Okay? You'll see. So Saturday or Sunday, you guys, will come join me. We had so much fun. Please try this. Always watch, because I will strive to keep showing you guys tips and tricks so you guys can do it before you do it and don't pull your hair out like I do. That's my job, so you don't have to. See? Why not? From my kitchen to all of yours, and my home and my heart and my car. You guys, as always, 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 I love you. And with a huge and a big mwah,